What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again. As always, Season 40 Best of Compilation decks, whereas I always tend to switch different decks, whether if we win the game or lose the game, and it's time for the Best of Compilation decks. And judging by the ladder climb of gold, obviously, we don't care too much about it, but at the same time, we are all about the Season 40 best compilation decks of I played in Master Duel for 3 years. With that being said, let us get this show on the road. And judging by the list of decks, okay, Destiny board, the good old Bakura special. Of course, like a Master Duel masochist moment. Crooked Cook Exodia. And another Master Duel masochist moment. So, 2 masochist decks, and then Crooked Cook Exodia, Destiny board. Let's get the show on the road. Ah, yes. Mikanko Bamboo Sword. When it comes to Mikankos, in order for you to play the game with this deck, you have to rely on equip spells in general, Mikanko names included. The way it works is that most, if not all, share the exact same effect. While equipped with something, can't be killed by battle, and your opponent takes the damage, the battle damage that you would have taken involved in battles. So let's get the show on the road. Reset and pass. Normal Hare. Original Sword, hook her up. Hare for Fire Dance. Switch with Cursed. Arabesque. Switch Mikankos with Huli. Cursed Sword. For Golden, because apparently we got broken. And Huli for Rivalry. Broken on Huli. Golden. The 2 rituals. Ohime getting the ritual spell, discarding Purification Dance, Kagura, Tool, Ritual Shogun, Ohime the Manifested Mikanko, and according to Kagura, does not target destroy cards equal to the number of equipped spells with different names, and for every card destroyed, most cases we destroyed 3, we burn 1,000 per. So when it comes to Ohime having the summon animation, aside from the ritual Shogun and aside from this exact same gimmick effects of every Mikanko monster, each of the following effects of Ohime once. You can reveal this in your hand, add 1 Mikanko card from deck to hand that isn't Ohime, then discard 1, and while she's on the field as a quick effect, you can target 1 equipped spell in your graveyard, hook 1 up to an appropriate monster anywhere on the field. Quite the artwork. Fire Dance for Huli. Ohime, hook her up with Cursed Sword, set 1 and pass. You know, the sad part is I had the entire line with the Lee saved on board to make sure no Mikanko card gets targeted. But how unfortunate that I had two monsters for the sake of Lava Golem. Her sword for golden and pass. Lava Golem, take 1,000, switch to attack, 3,000 direct, set 1, and pass. Set 1, end phase, Mikanko Promise, special to Hare. Hook her up with original sword, Hare for Meiawashidori. Lava Golem, take 1,000. Original sword, switch with cursed, Hare getting Reflection Rondo. Golden, Ohime Callby, Ohime for the Kagura. Sending Meiawashidori. Kagura triggers Solemn Judgment, preventing me from ritual summon again. Lava Golem of opponents, lethal. Ah, yes. Aroma Rika. And chat, before anyone gets at me in the comments below about the Aroma Rika lines, before anyone says anything like, where are the exact super ultra mega complex lines offering his hand? Well, apparently, in my defense, it's been so long about taking breaks from too many decks, I forgot to add in Lone Fire Blossom, Bababoon, and Fragrance Storm. But otherwise, this was the reason why about certain lines not being able to meet the insane of all insane plan setups. So please, to the subscribers out there, do not get at me in the comments below about how I messed up so much plant lines. Thanks in advance. Special Princess, Glamour Tribute for Primula and Rosemary. Primula, special or normal summon the Laurel. 2 plants for Jasmine. Laurel gain 500. Jasmine for Snowdrop. Snowdrop, tribute Jasmine. Special Rosemary and Snowdrop herself. Level modified to 4. Exceed Shoken into Strenna. Strenna for Laurel. Laurel. Free special. Sylvan Dance Peon. I hate this look. Never mind about hating my luck so bad, because Blend's graveyard effect could change things. I was going to say I hate my luck so bad, but didn't realize Blend is going to help me out on this next extension. Blend to fuse Shoken into Magnolia. 2 plants into Aroma Lilith Rosemary. And that is quite the nice summoning animation. So let's see what's up with her. Upon special summon, add 1 Aroma card, spell/trap included, from deck to hand. And then if you gain life, even during the damage step, you can special summon up to 3 Aroma monsters from your hand to your zones this card points to. You contribute 1 monster that this card points to, target 1 card anywhere on the field, banish it, and if you do, gain 1,000 life. Each effect once. Rosemary, link 3 for Angelica. Angelica, gain even more life. 11,100. Invitation, discarding persona. 5 tokens. And apparently, based off from how my opponent just reacted, all I can say is he's not going to deal with plants on this one. But does he not have the no, he doesn't have the fusion monsters. And on top of that, when the opponent played the invitation, locked into fusion monsters. That's why. Ah, yes. Forged in darkness, according to the field, with some of the greatest heavy artillery. Magical Muskets. In order for you to play the game with this deck, they are all about using Magical Musket, spells and traps during anyone's turn, which is literally the gimmick. And with their Link 1 Max, he's essentially the cheat code of Magical Muskets. If Max resolves, game is over. Also, guys, no, I am not on Fiendsmith because I already know for that fact that it's the strongest engine in the game right now. And I also already know is that at the time recording that this video is getting posted, the deck or the engine is still in the shop. They can't outright hit that. And it made me think, if the Fiendsmith engine is going to be super strong throughout the whole entire year, all I can say is I'm actually going to diverge away from the Fiendsmith good stuff, except Trat, because muskets happen to be light fiends. So Fiendsmith Trat spell card stays. Everything else is a big fat no, because I only want the musket stuff to work with musket things only. Nothing more, nothing less. Anyways, with this hand, this is way past doable. 1 day apiece. Can't kill my opponent on the next turn. Drew into thrust, set 1, and pass. Normal cast bar, ties under cast bar for Billy the Kid and Doc Holliday, cast bar for Last Stand. And I opted to pass because 1 day apiece. I'm not going to attack right away. It's not worth it. Ruler. Last Stand specifically in the same column as Billy the Kid. And I literally learned my lesson out of the negate the activation. Because the card says negate the activation, as in the activation in terms of column placement for muskets, it literally never happened. So if Dark Ruler's activation was never going to happen off from the Last Stand line, that means Billy the Kid's activation will not happen because Dark Ruler did not reach the field when activated. So as a result, I figured last stand right where Billy the Kid is. Billy the Kid, discard Bellstar, call by on Bellstar, drew into Wild Bill Hickok and call by, upstart. Oh boy, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The final countdown. For some reason, in TCG land, it's still at 1 for a reason. And I already know for that fact that this card was at 1 because back in the day, obviously, auto win cards, and there are lots of cards that can pair up with this deck in terms of stalling out to reach those 20 turns. And that's how the games usually end like that. But most cases for Final Countdown in TCG land, it's still at 1 for that sole reason. Pay 2,000 life after 20 turns have passed after you activate this, counting the turn you activate this card as the first turn. The game is over, you win the duel. Basically, I have 20 turns to literally have my opponent's points down to 0, otherwise, game is over. Buzzsaw summoned. Cross Dom on Buzzsaw, right where Caspar is. Caspar getting steady hands. Flip up. The Blue Dragon Summoner, and then... Oh! Exciton Knight. It's been a hot minute about Exciton Knight. Rank 4, Light Fiend. Bridge to Requiem, I imagine. 1900 attack, no defense. 2 level 4s in general to make it. The turn Exciton Knight's effect resolves. For the rest of this turn, your opponent takes no damage. The case is, once per chain, during your main or your opponent's battle phase, if your opponent has more total cards in their hand and field than you do, as a quick effect, detach one, destroy everything else on the field. Exciton, chain Desperado before all of my muskets go. Call by on Doc Holliday. Simplified game state. Two turns in, set a monster, and pass. Normal Calamity Jane, 15 both ways, but damage step, cross dom, and Wild Bill, 17 direct. 4 turns in. And apparently, we already reached opponent's life points to 0 before the 20 turns would easily pass by. All from Final Countdown. Ah, yes. Diving on down with Deep Sea Atlantean. with the spice tech of Click and Echo. Level 2 Water Sea Serpent, 300 attack, 2100 defense. First off, shoutouts to Distant Coder on Runic for Hire Sprite when he secretly spiced in this card for that matter. But let's see the reason why about the application according to Distant Coder when he ran Runic for Hire Sprite with this spicy card. Can't be used as material for Fusion, Synchro, or XZ. Link summon to get around that thing. Can't be attributed while face up. Sure. Upon being sent to the graveyard as material for a Link summon, special this card in defense to the opponent's field of the player that Link summoned. You can only use this effect of Click and Echo twice per turn. While this card that was summoned by its effect is in the monster zone, you must keep your hand revealed at all times. Card is a hot mess. And of course, we got Water Statue for the sake of the theme. So if you're not playing a water deck, that's a free win, but I'm just opted not to summon a guy like that. Normal Blade Knight, and it's a straight up pass. Nept Abyss, toss out Dragoons, getting Call of the Atlanteans, Dragoons for Deep Sea Minstrel. Also, in TCG land, for those who said that this card was unfair, apparently it's still fair. Hand information is absolutely crazy when it comes to Deep Sea Minstrel. Minstrel, discard Nept Abyss. Okay, can confirm, no harm, no foul. Okay, I am legit jealous of my opponent having the alt art royal rare Sky Strike Array. That's absolutely clean. But otherwise, can confirm, no harm, no foul. So I got Leotawa, Mecha Fennebeast, Mecha Raptor, Archfiend Cavalry, and then the Royal Rare Ray. Just for the sake of it all, banish the Ray so you can have it back. Prince for Dragoons. 2 waters for Coral. Coral, bring back Minstrel. Minstrel, Heavy Infantry and Dragoon get their effects off. Infantry kill off the Blade Knight. Dragoon getting... that's exactly 5 waters. For Moulin Glacia, the Elemental Lord. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, for those who said that hand ripping is unfair, that may be true though, but specifically Deep Sea Minstrel and Moulin Glacia, for those who said those cards needed to go, that's not enough, because apparently the cards are still fair, as it rightfully should. Special Moulin Glacia, Delinquent Duo of Elemental Lords, Hand Ripping Mega Raptor and Leotawa. 3 set, get the raid back to the opponent and pass. Planet Pathfinder, opponent takes some damage, and face Call of the Atlanteans for double Prince and Infantry. And it is go time. Synchro Shogun. Cool. Coral Dragon. Let's see what's up with this animation of Coral Dragon. Level 6, Water Dragon Synchro Tuner, 2400 attack, 500 defense. Generic 6. Once per turn, discard one card, target one card your opponent controls, kill it, as in soft once per turn on a removal. If this Synchro Shokin card is sent from the field to the graveyard, draw one card. Hard once on the draw one. Net the Abyss, switch to attack. Revive. Minstrel. Dragoons get the effect off, getting Deep Sea Diva. Prince, toss out Poseidra, getting Tridon. Coral. Scar Tridon, kill off Pathfinder. Moonlit Glacier to attack. And that is exactly 8,000. And with that being said, this has been Season 40's Best of Compilation Decks. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. Also, if you are a brand new or returning Master Duel player after one full month of missing gameplay, be sure to use my campaign code in the description below so we can gather the prizes for more future content. Catch you all next time.